It is my hope that you are enjoying your evening. Welcome to Weekend Live right here on KUTV. Today being Saturday, the 10th day of June 2023. A lot has been happening in the country throughout the day, including this. Government is committed to eliminating middlemen. Gachagua assures coffee farmers. We shall fix NHIF issues. Health CS Nakumicha assures patients. Governor Nasir directs Mombasa public hospitals to offer free medication to children below 5 years. Faith Kipyegon breaks 5,000 meters women world record as Omanyala maintains second position in men's 100 meters. Our sign language interpreter this evening is RUTH CHEPKOECH. My name is Joseph KEES. We are also live on YouTube at KUTV Kenya, and you can share with us your feedback on Twitter at KUTV_Kenya and at KEES Joseph Kenya. Now, the coffee summit held in Meru County has culminated today. The summit brought together governors from the coffee-growing counties, government officials, lawmakers, and other stakeholders. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has promised the farmers that the government will firm up the recommendations floated during the conference and implement them.
Speaking during the closing session of the coffee summit held in Meru County, the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua promised coffee farmers that the government will firm up the proposals floated during the conference and implement them.
We are sitting here because this matter is very important to us as a country, as a people, as farmers. They should know that we are committed. I want to extend to them again an olive branch. There is still room, although they did not come.
The DP assured farmers that the Kenya Kwanza government will make its call mandate to link farmers directly with the consumer to enable them reap all their benefits.
And this sector must be sorted out, and the coffee farmer must prevail. The coffee farmer must get value for his sweat that is commensurate. And we must, as a government, as leaders, connect the farmer with the consumer directly.
He further assured farmers that the government will get rid of middlemen who have become an impediment to farmers enjoying the fruits of their labor.
I want to assure the coffee farmers that this conference was not a talk shop. I've heard the cartels who are saying that we are just talking. There have been so much talk in the past, and this talk is just talk at your officer away. Even if they do what has never been done, the reforms in the coffee subsector are unstoppable.
Gachagua, however, commended Charles Motweri, who is a Meru typical small-scale farmer, by saying that Motweri's determination and resilience in the coffee business has won his heart, and how he wishes that all farmers would embrace Motweri's attitude.
I visited his mansion, a neutral modern mansion, tastefully furnished and finished. Hiyo mzee anaishi huko kwa orofa akiangalia kahawa. I look forward one day in another 2 years, as I travel in the coffee growing counties, to find almost every other home like the one we have seen.
The technocrat from the Cooperative Alliance of Kenya, Kenya Cooperative Coffee Exporters, and Kenya Planters Cooperative, who were present in the conference, recommended that the government should support cooperatives to help aggregate coffee, county government to allocate more resources to Cooperative Alliance of Kenya, digitize the coffee sector so that farmers can foresee accuracy of their data, coffee sector to be placed under the Ministry of Cooperatives, to have coffee-trained representatives across the world, and creation of a coffee federation that will spearhead process of solving grievances of coffee farmers. The technocrats say that the ailing coffee sector will automatically heal if the above recommendations are adopted. James Murekimenda, KUTV.
Now, Health Cabinet Secretary Susan Nahumicha has confirmed the remittance of a named amount of funds from Treasury to be used in settlement of claims from various health service providers accepting National Health Insurance Fund, that is NHIF cover. This past week was full of complaints from Kenyans who said they were unable to use their covers as hospitals withheld services due to their beef with NHIF. CS Nahumicha has promised prudent use of the released funds, suggesting that claims by hospitals will be subjected to an audit to ascertain their genuineness. And Parliamentary Budget Committee Chairman Ndindi Nyoro has lauded the 2023-2024 budget as one which will bolster education in the country. Nyoro, who is also the Member of Parliament for Kiharu constituency, referred to the allocation of over 630 billion shillings set aside for the education sector within his proposed budget. Nyoro spoke while issuing bursary funds to students in Kiharu constituency.
630 billion is the number, and education is the sector. This is the amount of money allocated to education in the proposed 2023-2024 budget, according to the Parliamentary Budget Committee Chairman and Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro. Nyoro made the sentiments while issuing bursary funds to its constituents in Kiharu.
So we are doing a lot in terms of the budget, but I would want to request that even as we focus on the side of the finance, we also get an opportunity to explain where this money is going, kwa sababu hii fedha yote inaenda kutumikia Wakenya wote katika zile maneno ambazo nimesema.
As the country awaits the introduction of the 8th grade of the competency-based curriculum, the government has allocated over 10 billion to the junior secondary school kitty. In addition, the Higher Education and Laws Board has jumped twofold by over 15 billion compared to last year's budget, as the government effects fiscal reforms for higher education and research in the country. Within the budget is also a plan by the Kenya Kwanza government to employ over 20,000 teachers this year.
Katika hiyo budget yetu ambayo tunasoma, ile pesa mingi tunapeleka kwa masomo. 630 billion Kenya shillings is going to education, out of which we are increasing capitation for our JSS by 10 billion. We are also increasing the monies that we give to the Higher Education Loans Board from 15 billion to 30 billion.
Nyoro's sentiments, however, are not music to the ears of school heads who have been bearing the brunt of delayed funds, almost leading to a sectoral shutdown. The Association of Higher Education Teachers Chairman Boko Milemba, who is also the Member of Parliament for Muhaya, holds that the crisis is no longer looming, but finally happening. Appearing before the National Assembly on Wednesday, Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu made a pledge to release funds to school by Friday this week. Munene Weru, KUTV.
And Mombasa County Governor Abdul Swamad Sharif Nasir has directed public hospitals within the county to offer free medical services to children under the age of 5. The governor believes that the plan will reduce the high number of children seeking medical attention at the Coast Teaching and Referral Hospital. Visits to the facility spiked after Governor Nasir designated it to offer free treatment weeks ago.
Mombasa County Governor Abdul Swamad Nasir administration has announced free medical care services for children younger than 5 years. The service will be available in public hospitals and related expenses will be covered by county government. This move is expected to ease pressure at the referral hospital, which has experienced an upsurge in the number of children seeking medical attention.
Leo nataka kutangaza hospitali zote za kaunti ya Mombasa zimepatiwa amri ya watoto wote wa miaka 5 na kushuka pia vile vile itakuwa ni bure, na hii ni ili kuweza kupunguza msongamano wa watu ambao wanajaribu kuingia katika hospitali kuu ya Coast General.
The free medical camp is scheduled to start on 17th and end on 27th June and will benefit an estimated 15,000 residents across all constituencies within the county. Governor Nasir says that this will delocalize services needed by the residents.
Kuanzia tarehe 17 Juni. Hii ni orodha ambayo kwamba itaendelea hadi tarehe 27 Juni. Tutafanya medical camps tuliahidi katika sehemu zote za Mombasa. Tutakuwa na medical camps 30 kuanzia tarehe 17, zitaanza eneo la Mvita na mutapatiwa orodha. Kila ward kuna health facility ambayo itafanyika hii medical camp.
The governor also clarified that apart from Facility Improvement Fund, health facility will be given an additional amount to cater for the treatment of children.
Zile hospitali ambazo kwamba ni ndogo ndogo zote zitaanza kupata ufadhili kutoka serikali ya county. Kusiwe na just Facility Improvement Fund ile yenye kutoka katika facility peke yake, lakini serikali yenyewe ya county itaanza kuallocate pesa ili watoto chini wa umri wa miaka 5 wasiweze kuchajiwa.
Nasir has also reiterated his commitment to enhancing the provision of basic interventions for healthcare services through Mombasa Care Program.
At the same time, every facility will have a county employee ambaye kwamba Department of Health hata sasa hivi wako katika sehemu ya Likoni on other issues. But as we are speaking right now, watakuwa na officers who will just be dealing with the health insurance cover in every single one of our facilities.
Mombasa County Health Agenda is seemingly on course. Last month, Governor Nasir commissioned 2,387 community health promoters. Zena Odhiambo, KUTV.
Now, elsewhere, Pastor Dorcas Rigathi has called on the families of those suffering from drug and substance addiction to embrace and give good treatment to the convalescents as they heal. Speaking in Githunguri Sub-County, Kiambu County, during a visit to Say No to Drugs Home-Based Care Center, Pastor Dorcas noted that the involvement of the community and home-based rehabilitation will go a long way in eliminating drugs and substance abuse among the youth. She further called on the society to help the government in collaborative fight against drugs and substance abuse, expressing concerns that at least 4 million Kenyans abused drugs in 2022. Kiambu County Assembly Speaker Charles Thiongo promised to fast-track formulation of legislation that will help in fighting drugs and substance abuse in the county.
I wish to bring to our attention that addiction is an illness whose healing is fast-tracked by the support one receives from those who are close to them. Home-based treatment is cost-effective, and the family of the patient and community are involved and assist the patient in searching for sobriety.
Tutakuwa na kitu inaitwa uniform legislation ambayo ni ya kupigana na utumiaji mbaya wa pombe na madawa ya kulevya. Na Your Excellency the second lady, ningetaka kureport hiyo kazi inaendelea. We are actually formulating that legislation na tutaileta hapa.
Our children are coming back. We are fighting to claim our boy child back. We are bringing him from the gutters. We are bringing him from the streets. We are getting and rescuing him from drug for him to recover and to be healed.
It is exactly 13 minutes on top of the hour. Time for us to take our first break here on Weekend Live. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
Are you an aspiring media practitioner, a graduate, or you just want to advance your skills in television production? Then welcome to Kenyatta University, where education meets innovation. KUTV, the premier university television station in Kenya, is now offering short courses in TV studio, field technical operations, and video editing. Through these courses, you will acquire hands-on skills on camera operations, media production, lighting techniques, audiovisual editing, and sound and visual control, and how to operate key equipment in modern TV control room. Enroll today at KUTV and discover your full potential in cutting-edge TV broadcasting. Graduates of these courses will receive professional certificates. For more information, visit our offices at KUTV Studios or call us on 020-870-4252 or 020-870-4255 or SMS us on 0739-110-544. KUTV, a new experience.
To the CHEPKOECH Show. I'm your host, Esther Becky.
And my name is DJ Tero.
We start you off with a word of prayer and get you started with a live transformational worship experience. And have our minds renewed by the word of God on the word segment.
And not forgetting new music za hii wiki, yani ndakuwa bado nawapatia pale wasanii wamekuwa kiwakali. So make sure manzo tune in because zitakuwa zina flow pia pale mixes kwa wingi, yani zitakuwa zina come through, and pia performance yani from our gospel artist hapa on Gospel Art
from 7 to
10 a.m. only on KUTV.
Repossessing your property, intellectual or material.
This and more, only on Law Matters.
Welcome back to Weekend Live. Let's continue with the coverage. Now, Garissa County has launched the Day of African Child with the theme, The Rise of the Child in the Digital Environment. Cabinet Secretary for Labour and Social Protection Florence Bore in-house speech read by the Secretary of Administration Benson Mugo explained on the dangers arising from the prolonged access of internet by children despite the internet providing invaluable opportunities.
The Permanent Secretary for the State Department of Administration, Benson Mugo, the Deputy Governor, Abdi Dagane, and the National Council for Children's Services, Chairperson Bernard Kariuki, met to discuss the dangers of internet access for children based on a recent report on online child sexual abuse in Kenya titled Disrupting Harm, Garissa County. In a speech read on her behalf, Social Protection CS Florence Bore recognized the significance of children accessing internet technologies, but focused on the potential risk associated with it.
One of the risks is the misuse of the internet and digital technologies for the purpose of child sexual exploitation and abuse. Online grooming, sharing of child sexual abuse material, and live streaming of child abuse are crimes against children that need the urgent, multisectoral, and global response.
A recent report on child sexual abuse in Kenya revealed that mobile devices are the most popular means of accessing the internet among 12 to 17-year-olds.
The report further shows that by 2020, internet penetration for children aged between 12 to 17 years was 55%, 44 to 15 years, 62%, and 16 to 17 years, 83%. After these, 66% are girls and 68% being boys.
Although the Constitution of Kenya allows children to exercise their fundamental rights and freedoms, including education, freedom of expression and association, the National Council for Children's Services, Bernard Kariuki, warned that the internet, despite global digitalization, has the potential to harm children.
Sasa tutatunza moto usichome nyumba. Tutatunza hii digital ifikie watoto wetu, lakini tuondoe yale mambo ambayo inaharibu, na tunatumaini serikali itatilia jambo hili maanani, kwa sababu pia internet inaweza kuharibu watoto na kumaliza nchi.
Deputy Governor Abdi Dagane took pride in his county's collaboration with the government and like-minded organizations for active child protection programs.
So we are in the forefront in coordinating those intervention programs. And for your information, we are the only county in the country that has got a child protection unit fully operational and established.
Parents and caregivers are advised to safeguard children by ensuring supervised phone and internet access. Children should also be educated on preventing, addressing, and reporting child abuse incidents to authorities, including contacting the toll-free child helpline 116. Lynette Maina, KUTV.
At the same time, artificial intelligence tools like ChatGPT are presenting problems in Kenya's education system, as in so many others. Some writers who offer academic assistance to students say AI tools are cutting into their business, while professors worry students have new ways to cheat.
Tony Ambola earns a living by completing writing assignments for university students in Kenya and other English-speaking countries. He can write about many subjects except for law, engineering, and architecture. However, Ambola says he's getting fewer work requests, a development he blames on the rise of artificial intelligence writing tools. Ambola says he's trying to learn more about his new competitor.
AI has negatively affected our workflow, so that at some point we really got less work. You are afraid if you could meet your bills because there was less workflow. But over the months, I've been able to put myself into working on understanding AI even more, and try and avoid the traditional way of getting clients and getting work.
In Kenya, unemployed university graduates often engage in academic writing to earn a living. Some purchase online accounts to connect with students seeking writing services. Writer Kelvin Okumi says AI has not cost him clients so far.
Personally, my work is still the same. I'm still getting work from my clients. Students are still approaching me for academic writing services. So I can say ChatGPT has not affected me at the moment, but we can't predict the future because it's too early. ChatGPT was born, I think, early this year, or sometimes back. So we can't predict because technology is moving so fast.
According to a survey conducted by Study, an online learning platform, 890 out of 1,000 American students surveyed admitted to using ChatGPT for their class assignments. This tool can generate text on various topics and write articles and essays. Some educators are concerned that its usage might compromise academic integrity and hinder students' creative abilities.
And lecturers, we need to see how we can structure this assignment so that students can't just get away with it very easily by copying and pasting work. So we have to be aware of what these tools can do, even as lecturers, and then see how we can guide our students around that so that they use technology as an enabler.
While some universities have prohibited the use of AI tools, others are adopting a cautious approach. Whatever the schools decide, Ambole says he will learn more about AI so he can stay in the business of academic writing. Mohammed Yusuf for VA News, Nairobi.
All right, we're taking another short break here on Weekend Live. We'll be back with sports news. Stay with us.
Are you an aspiring media practitioner, a graduate, or you just want to advance your skills in television production? Then welcome to Kenyatta University, where education meets innovation. KUTV, the premier university television station in Kenya, is now offering short courses in TV studio, field technical operations, and video editing. Through these courses, you will acquire hands-on skills on camera operations, media production, lighting techniques, audio-visual editing, and sound and visual control, and how to operate key equipment in modern TV control room. Enroll today at KUTV and discover your full potential in cutting-edge TV broadcasting. Graduates of these courses will receive professional certificates. For more information, visit our offices at KUTV Studios or call us on 020-870-4252 or 020-870-4255 or SMS us on 0739-110-544. KUTV, a new experience.
What are some of the ways through which you can develop these skills so that you are comfortably fitting into the job?
You have to put yourself in positions where you are uncomfortable. Uncomfortable in the sense that you are not clear about what to do.
Because I used to work a corporate job before. So when I left, I happened to visit someone's farm around this area.
So this project is called Security Breach Detector and Readiness Familiarize. It is meant to be used to detect, detonate explosives.
We'll tackle all the tough issues, discuss all the weird moments, and hopefully share a few laughs along the way.
Back to Weekend Live, look at what is happening in the world of sports. Now, fresh from breaking 1500 meters women's world record, athlete extraordinaire Faith Kipyegon has broken yet another world record within a week. Kipyegon smashed the women's 5,000 meters world record with a brilliant run of 14 minutes and 5 seconds at the Paris Diamond League held in Paris, France. Kenyan sprinter Ferdinand Omanyala, on the other hand, came a close second in the 100 meters race.
Faith Kipyegon yet again finds another gear. Florence last weekend over 1,500 meters. Here in Paris over 5,000. What a talent. What a performance. It's a world record. Oh my goodness. She's done. Superhuman. Faith Kipyegon. You cannot be serious.
Double Olympic 1,500 meters champion Faith Kipyegon on Friday evening broke the women's 5,000 meters world record in her debut race with a run of 14 minutes and 5 seconds at the Paris Diamond League. The new world record comes just a week after Kipyegon broke the women's 1,500 meters world record with a 3 minutes and 49 seconds run at the Florence Diamond League in France.
I was looking forward to run the world lead, which was 3:54, but I didn't expect the world record. This just came as a surprise, and I really thank God. I really thank my coach, my management for coming along and just telling me to be patient and just run my race.
Kipyegon says that she is looking forward to compete in the next races lined up this year, including the World Athletics Championship in Budapest.
We still be head up towards Budapest fast this year and see what is possible this year to defend my title and towards Olympics next year. And then after Olympics, we will see what is possible. I've ran before, but it has been a long time, so I want to see what is possible next week for 5,000.
Jacobs out really well. Blake got away quickly as well. Jacobs has already fading. It's Omanyala starting to come, and Noah Lyles will come quickly at the end. Who's going to get it? It's Lyles, perhaps, just maybe by 100th or so. Lyles from Omanyala.
In the men's 100 meters race, Kenya's Ferdinand Omanyala finished in second place to claim silver after Liles Nov United States, who finished first, and Botswana's Letsile Tebogom rounded out the podium in third place finish.
Only trying to get back at him. Also going well on the inside is Gelati. But Arop, is he going to hold on there? Oh, Wanyonyi maybe get it on the line. Wanyonyi came through. We mentioned that he likes to leave it late. And he did again. Tries to find something. He's tired, but I think he's going to do it. Yes! Germak is the new world record holder.
In the men's 800 meters race, Emmanuel Wanyonyi finished first in 1 minute and 43 seconds, while Ethiopia's Lamacha Girme broke the men's 3,000 meters steeplechase record with a round of 7 minutes and 53 seconds. Auma Evans for KUTV, Nairobi.
And Etihad giants Manchester City will lock horns with Milan outfit Inter Milan in the UEFA Champions League finals at the Olympic Ataturk Stadium in Istanbul, Turkey. Man City are aiming for their first Champions League title, while Inter are aiming for a fourth in the club's history.
English Premier League and FA Cup winners Manchester City will take on Coppa Italia winners Inter Milan in tonight's final of the UEFA Champions League at the Olympic Ataturk Stadium in Istanbul, Turkey. Pep Guardiola's citizens are aiming for their first UEFA title after coming agonizing close in the previous seasons under the Spanish tactician. However, Pep last won the Champions League with Barcelona, twice beating Manchester United in both finals in 2009 and 2011.
It's happened in the past, in the season. If you can count about the history in this competition, Inter de Milan is bigger than us. But that is not important. It's not important. The people say you are favorite or favorite or no favorite. This is not important. Important tomorrow at 10 p.m. Istanbul time, do the best performance as possible.
The citizens will count on their star players including goal machine Erling Haaland and Belgian maestro Kevin De Bruyne to come up with the goods in a great atmosphere by the fans at the Ataturk Stadium. City will also match crosstown rivals Manchester United treble-winning side of 1999 if they win tonight.
Absolutely, I'm completely agree with Ilkan. It's a day to celebrate. So the Inter fans, the Manchester City fans, is a day to be happy, to celebrate being here. So this is the most important to feeling. So it's finished, you know. To what happened in the past is in the past. UEFA is a Champions League, and UEFA is an incredible competition. So they try to organize the best competition as possible. We are here to support conditionally what UEFA is doing in this tournament.
However, Milan giants Inter Milan stand on their way with head coach Simeone Inzaghi looking forward to strikers Romelu Lukaku and World Cup winner Lautaro Martinez to lead the line in front of goal for the Nerazzurri. The match will kick off tonight at 10 p.m. East African time. Jama Gikomo for KUTV Sports.
Right, that brings us to the end of our bulletin tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Our sign language interpreter has been RUTH CHEPKOECH. My name is Joseph KEES. Until we meet again next time, enjoy the rest of your weekend.